it's up to me to still have a good day. I still get to choose to have a good day or not. Just came to sit out by the pool. It's almost 10 o'clock right now. I woke up later today. I think I got out of bed at 8 o'clock, which is late for me. Trying to consistently wake up at 6 a.m. every single morning. But recently I haven't been doing a great job at that. It's been very inconsistent. I'll get up at 6 one morning. Next morning get up at 7:30, 7:45. Today 8, you know, something like that. And it frustrates me when that happens. I'm trying to get used to, you know, consistently waking up at 6, but my body's not ready. My body's not accustomed to that yet. So every time I wake up, it's waking me up in the middle of a deep sleep cycle, you know, so I'm only half conscious when I'm up, you know, hit my alarm. It's not even like I'm conscious. I'm not even really fully aware that I'm making that decision. And I mean, you build confidence in yourself by, you know, doing the things that you said that you would do. So every single time that I don't get up at 6 and, you know, I hit that snooze or whatever and I sleep in, you know, it's always, you know, it makes it harder for me to have a good day because I started it off on the wrong note. I said I was gonna get up at 6, I didn't do it. I just lost 2 hours of the day, you know, and like sitting with that feeling, it's hard to have a good day. But then there's the flip side of that, which is I can't let that ruin my day, you know. Like, okay, yeah, I did sleep in, but it's up to me to still have a good day. I still get to choose to have a good day or not. And that's one thing about self-improvement that I feel like is hard, is learning that part of the equation, you know. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Things aren't always going to go your way. You're not always going to be perfect, you know, and it's very easy to get into this everything has to be perfect mindset, and if it doesn't go perfect, then things are bad. But that's one of the most important things to learn, I think, is when things are perfect, good. When things aren't perfect, still good. We're still going to perform. We're still going to go throughout the day with the same strategy, the same attack, the same mindset that we would have had if things were good. And you know, I'm not perfect at that. You know, I'm the only reason that I have that wisdom that I'm sharing right now is because I struggled with that for a long time and still do struggle in ways too. You know, to blame it on, you know, outside circumstances. Oh, I, you know, slept in, it was because of that, or this happened, now I'm not gonna have a good day. But I mean, if that's the mindset you're living with, you're doomed for failure, because things aren't always going to be perfect, and that's how life is. I originally had a job scheduled for 11 a.m. today, one at 11, a little handyman one, a little bigger one at 12 a.m. Or 12 p.m. Decided to reschedule it for tomorrow. I didn't feel like I had enough time today, waking up at 8. I would have had to leave at 10. And right now I'm actually doing 2 workouts a day, which I'm not going to talk too much about because we're filming something big for down the line. It's going to be a video comprised of 3 months of footage. So in about 3 months, we're going to be releasing a video that's going to be really awesome. So I don't want to say too much about it. But anyways, I'm doing 2 workouts a day right now. One of them is lifting in the gym, you know, and that's already something I'm trying to take to the next level in my life, really try to prioritize my health, working out, the diet and everything. And since I'm doing 2 workouts a day and I'm gonna be doing labor in my construction business, it's really important that I get that first workout done early in the morning. I also have a ginormous estimate that needs to be sent out within the next hour. So just didn't really have time today, and it worked for both the customers to reschedule to tomorrow. So we did that. Now it gives me a little more time, a little more freedom today. I can, you know, put some time into sending this estimate right now, go get in a good workout, and then have a good rest of my day and be ready to attack those jobs tomorrow. All right, so just finished writing up that big estimate that I was talking about. I'm gonna put it on the screen right here and walk you guys through it a little bit. You can see the descriptions are pretty long, and that's because this specific estimate will be going in front of a judge. So the descriptions that I write out it's very important that they're written very well. So I use GPT to help me refine all of those. As I go along, you can see there's so many different labor line items. When I say labor line item, I just mean every single one of these. So right here, 6, right here, 7, right here, 8. Each one of those is a labor line item. And believe it or not, the most difficult part of estimating a really big job like this is figuring out how to price each labor line item. Let's take $100 for example. If a job was $100, but there's a bunch of different trades and things that need to be done within that scope of work, it doesn't necessarily matter what each little task costs. It just matters for us to be making the profit that we need to make. I just finished my leg workout. I think we're like, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks into like this new program thing I started. And I went every single day and I'm feeling really good. So everything's been going well. I've been trying to kind of take that to the next level and get like my health back in check. And I'm finally to the point where workouts are starting to be more fun too. You know, they weren't fun for a long time because I wasn't going hard in the gym. I kind of just let go of that part of myself. So after, you know, a couple weeks of being consistent now, I'm starting to actually have more fun in the gym, which is super helpful to kind of just, you know, start that compounding process, and, you know, kind of turns into like a snowball. So just having my first meal of the day right now. It's a little past 12. I'm trying to keep within an eating window of 12 to 8 to kind of just shorten that window, get more calories in a smaller time period. I've been eating earlier than 12 most days, but I really need to get back to this because it's a super helpful part of me sticking to my diet. So right now, just having some cooked chicken, some tuna, because the macros on both those are crazy, and then a couple pieces of toast for the carbs. But yeah, that workout was really good. Had a ton of fun. So still like a later start today, almost 1, but about to, you know, shower up and get into some more work for the rest of the day.